Hello and welcome to the Oval for day 3 of the 5th and final Ashes Test. England lead by 78 with 10 wickets in hand. Here to preview all the action is former Australia captain Steve Waugh. Steve, what's your read on the state of the game?
Look, we're a little bit behind, but we're the same at Edgbaston. We're 90 behind the first innings, won that test match. So we know we can win this match. We've got to play better cricket, obviously. Dropped a few catches. Batting yesterday, we're a couple of partnerships short of what we wanted to be. But the good news is we're still in the game, and today is, obviously a really important day. If we can bowl England out reasonably cheaply and chase something like 250, 300, we can definitely get those, and perhaps we can get more than that. So, it's the opportunity's there for the batsmen. They've had a lot of starts this series, and I've got a feeling we've still got some hundreds left in the shed.
Looking back to day 2, Smith and Labuschagne amongst the runs again, but not so much for the left-handers. What do you put your hand down to that to?
Look, sometimes that just happens for no reason at all. But obviously, Broad bowls very well to left-handers. England have had really set plans to our left-handers. But that's Test cricket. You've got to try and overcome that and counteract that plan. And again, we've got one more chance to do that in the second innings. You just get the feeling there's something there for Dave Warner before this series is out, and he's probably the key to us in the second innings.
How's JL been in the group? What's his message been?
Look, today is about being positive. We obviously has a chat at the end of each day and gives his thoughts. But now it's just focusing. There's two or 3 days left of Test match cricket. A chance to win a series 3-1. I mean, doesn't get any better than that. So today it's really focusing on what we're going to do straight away. Not look too far ahead. Obviously we're going to have to chase some runs at some stage. But let's first of all take this 10 wickets.
Back in your playing days, when you're in a position like this as captain, what would you say to the troops?
I'd say this is a great opportunity to prove ourselves as a team. If this side wants to go from being a good to a very good to a great side, this is one way you can prove to yourself that you're worthy of having that title. So this is it doesn't come along very often that you're 2-1 up and a chance to win 3-1. Even though we're behind the 8 ball a bit here, this will show our character.
You've been with the group for 4 out of the 5 Test matches. Who have you seen grown and develop on this tour?
Obviously, Marnus has had a really good series from a guy that might have even thought he was going to play a Test match to playing 4 Test matches and doing very well. He's been fantastic. Our bowling attack has been outstanding. Pat Cummins, in particular, has done a great job and led the way. So they're guys that probably stand out. And obviously Smith. I mean, enough's been said of Steve Smith. You can't add any more to that. He's been incredible. So we just need one more player to stand up in one or two players to stand up in the second innings. They've shown signs without getting that big score. So that's what we need.
What's the team's view on the pitch? How's it playing out there?
That's fine, mate. I think there's too much talk about pitches. They're all the same length and they give you different challenges. So, there's no point in talking about too much. I think it's played pretty well. In fact, yesterday was probably the best batting day we've had the whole series.
Australia chasing those 10 wickets on day 3. Who's going to have a big day for the Aussies?
I think they'll share the load. I mean, for the main bowlers, they've bowled a lot of bowling. Mitch Marsh was exceptional in the first innings. I'd love to see him back it up again and take 3 or 4 more just for his confidence going forward. Nathan Lyon's obviously a guy that'll come into the game today. He only bowled 4 overs in the first innings, so I expect him to do well as well.
And it's been a thrilling series, hasn't it? Every Test match there's been something in it for both sides, and it looks like it's going to come down to the wire once again.
It's been a roller coaster. Just when you think you know the result, it changes the other way. And I think there's going to be plenty of twists and turns in this Test match, and it might come down to one individual brilliant performance to win it for us.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay.